And it's Purple Portal Day, my favorite day of the week because I get to spend it with all of you. Hello, everyone. This is Elaine down in Merritt Island, Florida. It's a lovely day down here, and I hope you're all having a lovely day after up wherever you are. How many of you are in recovery after the eclipse? Although, of course, that makes me smile because you know me, I'm a watcher, and I was watching this energy sweep in as early as this past Thursday. And it seemed to be triggered in many, many folks in their reality, in their lives. And they kind of were sent out spinning like a whirling dervish. And Friday, bitter quarrels with some people. Thursday, Friday. By Saturday, some of the quarrels were abating a bit, and I'm not so sure they didn't pick right up again yesterday. Some of the hoopla by yesterday is triggered just by mass momentum, with everybody just getting so excited, almost the way they do for Halloween or Christmas or their birthday. So it became a trigger point. And for those of you who were just calmly watching in a very balanced state, thank you because you folks were sort of holding the line for the frequency to just stay kind of neutral. Oddly, by yesterday, not much was happening. I mean, it was pretty interesting because nothing like this has happened in 99 years. And of course, the next trigger point will be in 2024. When there's an eclipse that crosses over the pathway that this one just ran. So we'll probably even see bigger headlines, bigger shenanigans at that time. It will be interesting to see yet again what the leaders of not only this country do, but the leaders of all the countries, and to see how well are they monitoring their arrogance, their egos, their short suits, any short suit that they've got. You know, a lot of arrogance is based on insecurity. And many, many leaders are more insecure than those of us that are just struggling to have a normal life. So insecurities, I have a feeling, will bubble up. And just because yesterday was like, okay, the pinpoint of here's what's happening, this kind of eclipse, for those of you, and I had said last week, who have 28 degrees of either a sign or a planet, particularly in the sign of Leo. And Leo was affected, Aries was affected, the opposite of Leo, which is Aquarius, that's affected. But all of you with 28 degrees of something, there will be some release valves that will be triggered over the next 6 to 12 to 18 months. Now, some of you, a couple of you did quickly send me a chart after I had announced it on radio and, what did I think and what's it going to trigger. A couple of you I could get to, but I do apologize. I was not at my computer. I was trying to pull some of this up for you very hastily as I was in another area of Florida working with my new healing modality because I really wanted to get a sense of what was this thing going to be able to do, particularly as it was opening portals into the energy of this particular eclipse. And I got to tell you, I did see, and out of the 4 people, no, that's not true, out of the 5 or 6 people that actually had an opportunity to experience what I'm about to bring up to New Jersey, a couple of the results were astounding. A couple I didn't hear about anything, they just didn't get back to me. But the ones that did, wow, they either set off fireworks on a different level altogether. But one person in particular who's very, very unwell with some health issues has been almost, thankfully, she's very scientifically oriented. And she's been calling in a couple of times, like once in the morning, once in the evening, to almost give me the coordinates of what's been happening with her as a result of having the great gift and the great advantage of taking advantage of what this thing is that I'm learning. And her results, which I will share, not on the air, but I will share it up in New Jersey. So, hello, New Jersey. I do hope many of you have received my email with all of the coordinates about what I'm doing and when. And if you haven't received it, please do one of two things. If you have my personal email, drop me an email today that you didn't get it, and I'll send you one. And you could also go to, of course, Purple Portal 777 at gmail.com. That's the email that's connected because of this radio station. So either which way, but I'm going to give you a brief outline. I do leave tomorrow. I will be driving up there. So, for a couple of days, not much is going to happen because I'll just be driving. The information is going to be geared toward complete upliftment and transformation, health-wise and prosperity-wise. That's going to be the entire focus of it. So the first talk, which is on Sunday, this coming Sunday, the 27th, at 10 o'clock in the morning. Well, actually, the talk starts at 11, but at 10, if you are around, you can either come and schmooze or come to try this new healing tool. It takes 8 minutes, and then it's the next person's turn. But the topic that Monday is you and the prosperity portal for this galactic new year. So there's a calibration between your energies. Actually, those of you that will attend, most of you know feng shui. So it's going to be a blend of your feng shui energy. Where are your prosperity portals? And then let's recalibrate those portals from a feng shui point of view, inwardly and outwardly. Because here's the sense that I have of not only my beloved Jersey family, but many, many people right now. Bank accounts, inwardly and outwardly, need fluffing and stuffing. There's just a sense of depletion and almost hopelessness. So that first talk, it will be at my favorite place up in Saddle River. Again, those of you that don't know it, I'd prefer not to give that on the air. You must email me, text me, do something to find out where it is. Tuesdays up there. Sorry to tell my beloved Jeff this, but I think it may be 3 weeks instead of 2, just because I think I turn around on the 13th. So at any rate, we're going to have remote shows up there. So I suggest you come at 2:30 into the hotel lobby, and you can ask questions and see and feel what it's like. There will be a couple of evenings that I go to my beloved Tashi's new Tibetan center. You know, Tashi's frequency, many of you have been to Tashi. He's a healer off the charts, both he and his wife. And their energy is aligned with the Dalai Lama, who sent them here. And so they have invited me to come to their new center and speak. And that will be at least on the 7th of September, possibly also, I think it's the 31st. So more to come on that. The 8th, Friday evening, the 8th, I'm going to talk about helping you not only entering, but embracing the portal of your higher self. And that's going to be, all of these are designed to, come on, let's transform this thing once and for all. Let's get you back on track. And then that Saturday morning, the road less traveled. opening your galactic chakra and its meaning and its input and its import in your life. So again, you'll find out about prices if you don't know that. All of you know from the past, my prices are way more than fair. They're very fair, very doable. And throughout my stay up there, you let me know if you want to try this new technology that I'm bringing up, because I have seen results now from the most reluctant to the most fearful to my darling Jasper, that, of course, he was the first one on it when I brought it into my home. He's such a brave little scout. This kid is so... He so understands my energy. He's 8 years old now, and he was like, I'm going on it, and he's pointing out a little black and blue mark on this calf and a little cut over here, and full confidence, you just fix this. So it's the delightfulness is seeing people that open. I guarantee there's nothing I'm going to ever bring you that's fearful. Well, that's not true. On occasion, I need to kind of shock you with things that your system may interpret as fearful, but none of it's really fearful. It's just us getting to see the reality a little bit more clearly. And there is something I want, let me tell you, if you want to call in and tell me whether you survived the eclipse or you're still having fallout from it, 321-806-3159. If you just want to hear me ramble on, have a good time. But once again, if you wish to call, 321-806-3159. And my email connected with the show, purple, the color purple, portal 777@gmail.com. If you go to the Talk Network Radio website, it's quite interesting. You can poke around, see what other speakers are contributing to this great opportunity to lift the energy on the planet. And you can also check out, Jeff has done an amazing job. I would not have the tenacity, I certainly wouldn't have the technical skills to put an online magazine together month after month. Just this morning, I sent him my stuff for October. I can't even think that far in advance usually, but here he calmly, consistently, with focus, puts this thing together. And, I didn't really have the chance to email all of you saying, go look at the magazine for this month, for August. It's the magazine, it's in the website under Connect 10. And if you don't want to read everybody else's stuff, read mine. A little support out there would be lovely, because we all do take the time, the effort, and the energy to keep helping each one of us move through the dark night that we are going through. So information is here for us, and some of the things, look, with some of the hosts and hostesses on this show, and even some of my information, sometimes it's going to resonate more clearly than other times. Well, that's life. It's kind of like, and sometimes you have a good hair day, and sometimes you have a feel fat day. It doesn't matter. Just keep on keeping on. That's the big thing. That's right now, we're all just going to have to hang in there and keep twinkling, whether we feel like it or not. I had an opportunity today to speak with someone